morning or for all the participants of this debate today. So my name is Alya and I am as the opening government for this debate. So our motion today is this House believes that developing countries should require foreign companies operating in its territory to have a minimum quota of hiring local workers. Before I explain why this motion is urgent, first of all I would like to give an explanation about what are the developing countries. So developing countries is a country that are still in the process of development. So usually this kind of country is still rely on the agricultural base for their main income. But in opposite to that, a developed country is a country who has industrial base as their main income, such as Japan, Korea, and also US and etc. And for developing countries such as Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, and etc. And foreign company is any kind of company that establish their company not in their original country, so they establish their company in another country. And the local workers quota is a set of quantity of officer or employee whose residence are within the local area of a certain region or a certain company that established their company in another country. So why this motion is urgent? As we know that for developing countries, the issue of unemployment are still being the main concern for the government to be solved, right? This is due to the issue of the knowledgeable human resource in this developing country. In the developing country, human resources are still considered low opposed to the developed country. And because the issue of the less skilled and also less knowledgeable of these workers, mainly the workers in Indonesia who work in a certain company, they are only work as the blue collar workers, not white collar workers. And then why the government should regulate foreign company to set a minimum quota for the local workers, because the number of foreign companies engaging with the local companies are still considered low in Indonesia. This is due to the news that I read in the newspaper. And then, as we know about the issue of China foreign employers a while ago, that they are coming in Indonesia due to this pandemic issue, due to the fire issue of a local employee. We know that they come in Konawe, North Sulawesi. It is approximately 1500. It is approximately due to that nearly 1500 of the local employee nearly lost their job. So but the issue here is that China workers that come to Indonesia is not the blue collar workers. They are blue collar. Those China workers is not white collar workers. They are blue collar workers. And then, as for the consideration, like Korea and Japan, who are considered as the developed country, they have a strict immigration rule. This is due to what I watch in YouTube, Asian Post. You can watch it also. So they set really strict immigration rules. They only welcome a really low numbers of blue collar workers. Why? Because in their country, even though the human resource in their country are considered better than in a developing country, but some of the people in that developed country are still work in the blue collar area of working field, right? So that is why they set a really strict immigration rule. And also Korea and also Japan have a low number of foreign workers. I read in ILO news that the immigrant in Japan are just 3.4% of the total of the population. So if the developed countries such as Japan and also Korea have a strict regulation in regulate their immigrant, they regulate their workers that are coming to their country. So that is why developing countries have to be more strict in regulate the immigration. So in developing country, so the solution for this in developing country, the government should only permit the foreign employers for white collar workers only. Why? Because in Indonesia, due to the issue of human resource quality, this white collar employee who are considered have a better knowledge and also have a better skill, they can assist the local employee to increase their skill. They can share their knowledge how to work in a company. They can share their knowledge and also their skill for the local workers, so that these local workers can be more motivated to increase their skill. And also besides have a regulation that the foreign workers that come to Indonesia only for white collar, they also can set a minimum quota, so they can mandate the foreign company to only absorb the employee such as the employee for blue collar company. This blue collar company usually absorb more employer than white collar company. So this blue collar area of workers should be occupied by the local employers only, not for the foreign employee. That is why. So as the government team, I believe that this house as the developing country should require foreign companies operating in its territory to have a minimum quota of hiring local workers. That is my opinion. Thank you.